Evening. A notice of this meeting is being held this meeting is being held in accordance with the Public Law of 1975, Chapter 231. An adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by a notice sent to the Star Ledger, the local source, and posted in the main lobby of the municipal building and on Township website. We'll have the Pledge of Allegiance led by Carl Ostergaard. Right.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing. For servicemen here and abroad. Thank you. Roll call.
Mayor Huber.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Laufer.
Here.
Committeeman Capides.
Here.
Committeeman Kaiser. Committeeman Weber.
Here.
Springfield 55 plus residence calendar for August is out. Twice a week garbage collection ends on August 29th. All municipal offices are closed on Labor Day, Monday, September 1st. Mobile shedding Saturday, September 6th, from 9 a.m. to 1, Springfield Municipal Pool, 44 Morrison Avenue. Now, no businesses are allowed to bring their stuff. Am I correct?
Correct.
Okay. The next committee meeting is Tuesday, September 9th. All right, I have one thing, a sad note. The Township extends its condolences to the family of longtime resident Tommy J. Smith, who was 84. He passed away on August 11th. Tommy was a Coast Guard veteran, a Milburn fireman, firefighter for 30 years. Preceded by his wife, Nancy, Tommy is survived by his daughters, Heather and Megan, and their spouses and 6 grandchildren. The wake is at Smith & Smith in Springfield tomorrow from 7 to 4. Bradley Smith & Smith, I'm sorry. And then there's the Mass is on St. Rose and Limas in Short Hills Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Tommy lived in Springfield for a long time. I knew him personally. He was always there for the kids, baseball, anything that was. All right, now. Public comment on agenda items only. Anybody want to come up and talk? Seeing none, close it to the public. Reports. Administrators.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We have a few things for this meeting. The cameras at the pool are up and operational now. They include nighttime vision. So if you go on, and I'll show you if anybody wants to see, but you can go on anytime, day or night, and it's like middle of the day. So you can see everything in color, it's clear. We have a license plate reader, so any illegal dumping now, it also records, so we can go back and look at it and go after who's ever dumping illegally there. So those are up and running as we speak.
You will be prosecuted.
Yes, you will. We have a guardrail on Baltusrol Way that in 1966, it was deemed that it was the township's responsibility. The state took responsibility for 5 years, and then it was turned over to the town. Well, somebody hit the guardrail, and we're looking at $18,000 to fix it. I'm trying to see if we can buy the material and maybe do it ourselves somehow. So we don't know. We don't catch them, then we're stuck with it. So I want to show everybody a couple of pictures of the Johanna pumping station. The pumps and motors were installed on July 24th. We flooded the well last week and performed the test, found that both pumps are working. We also had out the manufacturer of the pumps because, like your car tires, they have to be balanced. If they run and are wobbling in any way, you end up wearing the pumps out. So they were checked. They're working perfect right now. We don't have, this gives you an idea. The pumps are about 40 foot long. So there was a crane that picked them up and actually through the roof dropped them into the building, into the wet well. So they were installed. Go ahead, Tamara. Go to the next one. Let's see what we got. That's the pump laying on the ground. Go to the next one, please. That's just, you can see the pump on the left-hand side being held up. So they were installed. The only thing we're missing now is the connection on the electric. The generator is hooked up. The generator is working. So if we get a storm, nobody has to be concerned. The pumps are working. It's not a problem. But they will be hooked up. We need a transformer from JCP&L we're waiting for. The next thing will be the pumping stations at Marion. All the material is in. We're ahead of schedule, but the engineering needs to be done. That probably won't happen until sometime next year. So we're actually in very good shape. PSC&G paving, 2 areas of county roads disturbed by their main upgrade. Mountain Avenue from Morris to Clinton, curb to curb, and South Springfield Ave to Mountain to Shunpike will be done curb to curb. We've requested all of that work be done at night and before the start of the school year. As soon as we get a firm schedule, we'll make sure that it's posted so everybody's aware. We thought the work on the culvert over on Caldwell was supposed to start 2 weeks ago. We got a phone call at the last minute, and it was like, yeah, we're not going to be there tomorrow. We haven't heard anything further at this point. So we're in a holding pattern. When we get more info, we'll make sure that everybody is aware of that.
Can we try and talk them into doing it at night instead of during the day?
I don't know if that actually pays us to do it at night as opposed to during the day there. Well, we're going to have to see, if it can be done and if it's to our advantage to do it. We will ask.
Whatever they think.
Couple other things. I think everybody probably has seen on the corner of Mountain and Morris, we had that hole in the ground that's been there for 7 or 8 years. I got a hold of Verizon and told them that we had a resident that actually fell at that location. They were out the next day. They cordoned it off, and they come out the following day, filled it with stone, so at least it's level. I talked to their construction department. You got to go through channels. You know, we only do this little bit, and then they hand it off. Who hands it off? So I got to the construction department. They're waiting for the DOT permits to come back because it's on the state highway. What I didn't realize they're telling me is that wire actually runs under Morris Avenue and comes up on the other side. So I thought those wires were just stuck in the ground, to be honest with you. But they're telling me, no, they're live. So we're waiting to see. There's a picture of what they accomplished. That only took 7 years from them. So there's an actual pole that needs to be replaced there, which I didn't realize that. So we're missing a telephone pole there.
And I'm going to assume they had nothing to say about all the wires that were by the Gomes building. So.
Actually, I sent the pictures to them again and said, we need those raised. I actually met with Gomes today on the new development, and that's one of the things we brought up. I gave Gomes the name and number of the 2 people that I dealt with, both construction and the general manager that's down in Central Jersey. So Gomes is going to call him also. They're actually their attorney. Tamari, go to the next picture, please. So I know this isn't a home run. I appreciate that. But as I think everyone knows, we've been meeting with the owners in the center, trying to get them to at least do something with their buildings. Those 2 buildings have been painted now. The white one and the gray one and the black on the bottom has been painted. So at least they're clean. I know it's not a home run, but it's an improvement. So we've got a meeting on Friday with the owner of the white building on the corner of Morris and Mountain, because that building needs a lot of updating or something. So we're going to continue to meet with the owners. I don't know if anybody noticed, but the chiropractor that's across the street from these 2 buildings, he started on the facade of his building. Ran into some trouble, a brick started coming away from the building. So he's got to get somebody in to fix that. But again, at least we are getting some work done. It's getting cleaned up a little bit. So I know it's not exactly what we want, but you know, it's kind of baby steps. So we got to do what we got to do. Other than that, if anybody has any questions or comments, I'd be happy to answer.
I have two things.
Yes, sir.
Number one, on the corner of Laurel and Mizell,
Right?
they did work there. It's probably a year ago. They dug up that whole guy's front yard, broke the street up. The street was fine previously. For about 3 months, we had a sign that said dip there. That dip is still there.
I thought I'll check with Robbie, but I thought they had come out. Let us look at that tomorrow. We'll go out.
That dip is still there. If you turn that corner,
Yep,
you will
got
hit
you.
the bottom of your bumper on that. That's number one. Number two, tell the guy on Mountain and Morris that at least one person up here is ready to condemn his building and take it over.
We've discussed that, and I will discuss with you the procedure to do that.
Anything else up here?
Yeah, going to this is like the never-ending saga, the boxes on the streets, the electrical boxes on the streets. I actually had a great conversation with leadership of the First Aid Squad, and I think it'd be a great idea for us to put a volunteer for the First Aid Squad box over there. So can you please reach out to Liz or somebody from FAS to get a high-res image? And I think that would be at least one high-traffic box would be great. And any other community organizations, Historical Society, Chief Cook, things like that, I think would be credits to the town, and it brings some uniqueness.
Back to the boxes. I go to Maplewood train station almost every day, and they had the high school come out and paint, murals. I think when school opens up, we should ask the art teachers, school, if they can, everybody choose that one box. I mean,
Yeah.
it has to get approved.
Absolutely.
Put on there.
Like digital photography, absolutely, yeah.
Paint it and all that stuff.
100%.
Good for the kids.
100%.
It's funny you say that, because I was actually traveling and I was going through another school district that's quite a distance away from where we are now, and I saw a very ornate design on a bigger box, and I meant to, share it with you, text it with you all, and I never did that, but I thought that could be a nice idea too. When they see,
Yes.
the work that goes into it, they'll think twice about it.
I really think the kids would enjoy it too.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Committeeman Weber, I have a follow-up for you on Mizell and Laurel.
Yeah.
That dip that's there was actually designed to move the water out. That's the way it is designed. We constantly had water puddling there, and it was freezing in the winter. That was a way to divert that water away from there. That's why that was done.
Absolutely not. They gotta fix that because.
That was actually performed by the county.
No, call the county up, because I want you to turn that corner and tell me if you don't hit the bottom of your bumper.
I'm not disagreeing with you,
I'm
but
hearing you, but that is the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life. There's no way.
okay.
Absolutely not. That dip just goes straight in there. They paved it, the ground sunk afterwards, and that's it. I will call them to a meeting, I'll call them, whatever, okay. Absolutely not.
Anything,
Well, first off, did the county do the work there?
That's what Robbie said. That was performed by the county, not us.
Because they took apart, if I remember right, we all passed it every day, that front yard was taken up from the house all the way down. I thought they were replacing a sewer line, a water line, some line was replaced there, which caused them to dig into that. Absolutely not, no way.
They might have been doing, when you divert water, something like that, or they might have been putting like a catch basin, I don't know.
That water, the way that dip is now, then that's gonna be like a little pond right there in the
Well,
crosswalk there.
I'm not well
Yeah.
familiar with the Laurel, like.
Please take a look at it tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow I will get you an answer.
okay. Anything else?
Such a headache.
Anybody? Minutes?
Oh, my favorite part. I'll make a motion. I'll make a motion to adopt the regular and executive meeting minutes of May 13th, May 27th, 2025, and the regular meeting minutes of June 11th and June 24th, 2025, as emailed.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
New business.
Okay, we have a second reading for ordinance 2025-16. This ordinance amends Chapter 22, Solid Waste Management of the Township Code regarding the use of the township's residential recycling convenience center to update the violation provisions thereof.
Mayor, I move to approve on second reading ordinance 2025-16 as read by Madam Clerk for publication in the local source August 14th, 2025.
Second.
Do I go public hearing first? Open to the public. Anybody want to say anything about this?
Can we get a, Craig, can
We
we get a-
raised the fines for illegal dumping because what we were finding was that most of it was occurring by outside contractors, not residents, and the fine was so low that it paid them to dump, even if they got caught, it was cheaper than taking it and disposing of it properly.
So what are the new fines?
I think we raised it to 1,000? From 500?
Okay.
There's, yeah, the minimum for a first-time violation, the minimum went from 300 to 500.
Good.
And then the minimum for the second and subsequent violations went from 500 to 1,000 as a minimum.
Good.
Okay. Is that a little light, or is that normal? Is that fine a little light still, or is that normal?
I mean, we have statutory guidelines, so, 2,000 is the maximum. So, I worked with the municipal prosecutor to try and find an appropriate deterrent level, but one that also gives them flexibility in court to, appropriately process complaints.
The bottom line is we just want to stop people from doing it. Just don't do it. We don't want your money. We just want the illegal dumping to stop. Because it cost us so much to get rid of what they're leaving there. It's costing the town a ton of money.
Roll call?
Committeeman Capides?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Laufer?
Yes.
Committeeman Kaiser?
Yes.
Committeeman Weber?
Yes.
Mayor Huber?
Yes.
And a first reading, ordinance 2025-17. This ordinance amends the land use provisions at Chapter 35 of the Township Code.
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion that we adopt ordinance 2025-17 as read by Madam Clerk, publicized in the local source, August 14th, 2025, with final hearing on September 9th, 2025.
Second.
Discussion? Anybody?
This is about the new place on 22?
This, this ordinance, basically creates and defines this particular type of, industry, which is, it's been described as an indoor sports facility. We don't have it on the books. We want to put it on the books and create a conditional use for it in the industrial zones, both the I-20 and the I-40.
And this is already for just so everybody knows, this is for a project that's going to be very close to being operational soon.
Very quickly.
Yeah, so.
It's ready.
Okay.
All right.
Roll call, Committeeman Weber?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Laufer?
Yes.
Committeeman Capides?
Yes.
Committeeman Kaiser?
Yes.
Mayor Huber?
Yes. All right, resolutions. Just tell me if you want to pull. 2025-212, 213, 214, 215, 216, 217, 218, 219, 220, 221. I have a motion.
Mr. Mayor, I would like to move ordinance numbers 212 through 221 as you read.
I will second that.
Deputy Mayor Laufer?
Yes.
Committeeman Weber?
Yes.
Committeeman Capides?
Yes.
Committeeman Kaiser?
Yes.
Mayor Huber?
Yes. Discussion and action items? None?
National Night Out was an unqualified success.
Yeah.
A great time was had by all.
kudos to Jen Law, Jen Sherman, OEM, and Jay Spinelli for coordinating it.
It was. Finance, treasury report?
Okay, I'll make a motion to adopt payroll and invoices for the period of July 16th, 2025 through August 12th, 2025 in the amount of $3,564,992.05.
Second.
Committeeman Kaiser?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Laufer?
Yes.
Committeeman Capides?
Yes.
Committeeman Weber?
Yes.
Mayor Huber?
Yes. All right. We have no correspondence. Public comment on any government item, issue. Anyone? Nat? Have a motion?
Mr. Mayor, I move to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Hey.
The rest of the summer.